Hey guys, Magnus here, bringing you another ideas video. I don't even know what episode we're on now. It'll be in the title, you can see it. We're in the 20s, aren't we? I'm pretty sure. But basically, another ideas as always. I've got 4 ideas, as I usually do. Just want to quickly say right off the bat, I'm gonna be honest. There is a lot of there's a lot of buildings where there's other stuff that could come with it, and there's some characters that just can't come with anything because the building that they've been seen in, or even some characters where they haven't been seen in a building, it's either already been added the building, or they literally just aren't a part of the building at all, so they can't. There's nothing to add them with. So anyway, let's move on to the first idea. So the first idea is a prime example of that. Is the Googleplex theatres with ham and email. So basically, obviously, the Googleplex theatre. This is kind of one I know it's kind of annoying when they kind of just force a building onto 2 characters. But sometimes I think it can work, and sometimes it's necessary because there literally is nothing else, no other characters they could really add. The only other character I could possibly think they could add with this is Jay Sherman. But obviously Jay Sherman, he's never actually been seen there as well. I'm pretty sure, I think was it Apperson or someone else? I forget who mentioned it, but someone mentioned Jay Sherman. But they could add a ham and email with Googleplex Theatres, and I think that would work out. It'd be something to add the Super Friends with, because obviously those 2 guys, at least, the only other building they've been seen in is the Springfield Elementary, and that's already been added. The next idea is, this is kind of like one that kind of connected with the next idea after this, but the next idea is the Springfield Playhouse, which is, I guess it's some sort of it's like a performance house, isn't it? It's like a where singers and stuff go. And this will come with Lanie Fontaine. Is it Fontaine or Fontaine? I don't know. Or Fontaine? I don't know. I don't know a second name. But basically, yeah. Now, obviously, she performs here quite a lot, so it makes sense that she could she should be added here. I mean, there's not really any other characters that they could really add. Well, I think there is quite a few characters in there they could add, but she's the biggest one that sort of performs there that hasn't already been put into the game. So it makes sense to add her with that, and I think it would be a pretty cool add. And they could do some pretty cool storyline with her and Lisa, because obviously Lisa becoming a saxophone player and all that. She kind of involved with that. And obviously the building it should come with is either this should be the premium or Lanie should be the premium. But it's Chaz Busby with Chaz Busby's Ballet Academy. Either one could be premium, to be honest. And it would make either one could be the premium building. I'd be pretty happy with it, because they're 2 really sort of like neither one is like a major character, so it wouldn't really matter. But yeah, I mean, obviously Chaz Busby comes with Chaz Busby's Ballet Academy because it's his ballet academy. It's a no-brainer that it should come with that. And obviously there can be a lot of storyline between Lanie and Chaz Busby, because I'm pretty sure I think Lanie either worked with Chaz Busby or she trained him. I'm not actually too sure. I remember I watched the episode, but I'm not the episode where they're sort of kind of going at each other. I'm not too sure. It was quite a while ago I watched it. But yeah, they could do some storyline. There is like a little bit of a feud kind of thing between them, so I think that would be pretty cool. The final idea, I feel like I've gone too quick on this idea video. The final idea anyway is going to be the Hibberts House. So obviously now, here's the problem with the Hibbert family as a whole. The Hibberts kids, he has 4 kids. These are just 3 of them. The other one is like a baby though, so I don't think they're going to add them. I know they've obviously added babies lately, but I don't think they'll add him just because he's only in 1 episode and he's just kind of there. It's Hibberts House with Hibberts kids. Now, obviously, Hibberts kids do not have names. They've been in it since pretty much season 1, but they literally have never been named, and it's kind of annoying in a way. I think it should probably come with them anyway, because they are pretty major. They're like a major background character, if you know what I mean. They have been in it for ages, and they're still in it to this day. So I do think they should be in there, and for any chance the Simpsons actually give them a name, which I hope they do one day, give them a name, they can just add it into Tapped Out after, and they can just call it like Hibbert Kid number 1, Hibbert Kid number 2, and or Hibbert's son, Hibbert's older son, Hibbert's younger son, and Hibbert's daughter. They could do that. But I'm not so keen on unnamed characters, obviously, because especially when they're really obscure. But the problem with these ones is they're not really obscure at all, because they are literally they are kind of, they're not major characters, but they are kind of major background characters. And obviously Hibberts House hasn't been added yet, which is kind of weird actually, because I would have thought his wife would have been added with Hibberts House, to be honest. That's what I always presumed. I remember I had a channel years ago that I used to do these ideas on, and I did this is before Bernice Hibbert was added, and I did the idea of Hibberts House and Bernice because it just seemed like a no-brainer. But for some reason they added her with the jewelry store, wasn't it? I guess that kind of makes sense. And I think that was a forced one because I don't think she's actually been seen there before. But maybe they were doing that because they wanted to add the Hibberts House later on, and they're going to add them with the Hibbert kids, and that's what I hope they do. So that's pretty much all my ideas for today, guys. I feel like this one was a bit shorter. I'm not too sure. I think it wasn't too short. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna try and get another one out on Sunday for you guys. Oh no, actually, I'm doing something on Sunday. I'm doing my first iOS Sunday on Sunday. So I think what I'll probably upload one of these on. I want to say Monday. I'll try. What day? We're on Wednesday. You know what? I'll be nice. I'll upload one on Saturday for you guys. I'm so nice. I'll upload a second one on Saturday. I think it was Raging Banana. I think that was the subscriber. I think I'm presuming it's a he. Put a comment on. Oh no, it is a he. I had a brief look at the channel. It had a brief. Basically said you know, where are these ideas? Like I said, I try and get these out as soon as possible, guys. Sometimes I know I'm a bit slower, and I do apologise. I have got a lot, I've got revise and stuff to do because I've got A levels coming up. So anyway, moving on. That's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next video. Goodbye.